Hello and welcome, Taurus. And for those that are watching for a Taurus, this is a series called Spillin the Tea. We are taking a look at the sign of Taurus, sun, moon, and rising, and looking to see what the fuck is going on with them. What is going on with Taurus? So you can be watching this to check in on your partner, your spouse, your kids, your anybody, right? Your neighbor, your coworker. Those are always fun to watch for. And get an understanding of who they are, maybe a little bit on the inside, the things you don't really see, how you can be of assistance to them, how we're being called to assist that sign today. And if you're yourself a Taurus watching the video, then this can be like just, you're kind of like seeing it as like a mid-month reading that gives you some insight into what the fuck's going on with you. So as we're spilling the tea, we are going to be using my tea leaf reading cards to give us the general idea and energy of what's going on here for this coming week. So this will be for the week of March 17th to is it the 23rd? Is that Saturday? Weekend of the 17th, the week of the 17th anyway. And so we're going to go through that. And so guys, please remember, stay safe when you are online, okay? I will never reach out to book sessions with you or tell you need guidance or nothing like that. I don't ask for donations either. So if you are looking to book a session with me, the only way that you can get a session with me is to go to my website, DEANNAButcher.com. That is the only way. I don't take bookings over YouTube, Facebook, unless I've already worked with you before. Okay? All right. So let's tune in and see. These are general readings, guys, as always. So take what resonates and let go what does not. Okay, Taurus. Oh, I need both hands here. What do we have? Okay, that's interesting. You seem to have a couple of different energies here around you. We've got the dog, we've got the ram, and we have the crown. So ultimately, honor and respect is coming for you if you have felt or if Taurus in your life has felt undervalued or unseen, unheard. That's going to change. So they may have been dealing with some emotional withdrawal, breakups, that kind of thing. We have a distant friend that is thinking of them with the dog, and then we have the ram, which is a stubborn, aggressive person. So there's just a lot of energy kind of going on. Let's look in the cards now for actual validation of what the heck's going on, because there just seems to be a lot going on for Taurus. So this could be a matter of the people in their life, right? This could be explaining a little bit as to why they've been distant or why they've been more emotional than normal or why they're pulling away from situations, right? So if this Taurus is pulling away from you in your life, or you're a Taurus and you're like, how do I handle the situation? I think you are pulling away from people. So let's figure out why. And as we say pulling away from people, I do get the essence though too that you are bringing in good people. So you're not alone. Like I just want you to know, not alone. 3 of Cups. You're not alone. This is a season here for sure. We have the Death in reverse with the Star. I think that this is good. This is good, Taurus. Okay, so why things don't seem to be moving as fast as you want them to is because we have some healing to do and things to tighten up. Loose ends to tighten up here. That's why it kind of feels like we've been like this long suffering death phase. It's like just die already. But you will be celebrating here soon. You will be finding the ability to make amends, heal, blah, blah. The feeling is that we have to tie up some loose ends first. And that could be you assessing this energy, or the Taurus is assessing the energy, bringing in people that respect them and love them and making changes in their life that way. 10 of Swords in reverse too. So, these are our energies where, you are coming up to an end of a phase, but there's some things you need to do yet. It could be as well for some of you a communication issue. And it's kind of funny because in her upright, she's on her cell phone. She's like, I'm fine. It's all good. We're just dying. It's okay. So this could be a season of a little bit of emotional drama, maybe some dramatic communication. And if you've had some dramatic communication, it's time to kind of fix that, Taurus, because it could be just what you need to come out of this. Discussions need to be had, and I think that this will be a position where Taurus will be, I don't know. I'm also hearing the month of October, so I don't know how that pertains here to you, but there just seems to be October. So maybe there was an incident or something in October of last year, and then this is now like, okay, now I need to deal with the situation, because it could have been like a thorn in your side since then. And maybe you're ghosting people, or you were ghosted, and these people are coming back, right? Because they just can't stop thinking about you. Some of you, this is going to be in love. So someone that maybe pulled away because they were stubborn, and ghosted you could be coming back. But whatever this was in October, I think is key. Yeah, I think you did some ghosting, and that's okay, because I think that it allowed you to distance yourself a little bit. And I think that was required because you kind of saw this individual fall apart. And I feel like this would be someone that you had been dating or married to here, Taurus, or like if you're watching this and observing for a Taurus, this could be like in their personal life there with their relationships. That being said, the Magician, Strength, Page of Cups, new energies, new people, new love is coming in for you. So whether you've been going through a separation, or Taurus is divorced or separated, whatever, or is single and now interested in exploring new relationships, that's going to be a good time as well. We said the same thing for fellow Earth sign Virgo in their reading. So and I think we even said like Virgo was on the prowl. You may be as well. This is a great sign here too with the Strength and the Magician, because now you're actually creating the life that you are wanting and desiring. I do want to hone in a little bit more on this though, because it just seems so general, and these are general readings, right? It's not going to pertain to everyone, but I feel like I want to kind of get a little bit more directive here, because we kind of need some guidance is what I feel like. I feel like I hear Taurus saying, well, what do I do then? Right? So let's see. The Hermit, Empress in reverse, King of Wands, the Knight of Wands in reverse. So, again, it is talking about here coming into yourself, where you are learning some important lessons here. And I think that here with this Empress in reverse, it's just that we have some things we want to heal first before we can really step in and become the highest and best version of ourselves. So I think that that's going to be Taurus's focus, saying, I can see my end result. Now I'm ready, right? I'm ready to explore my healing, my trauma, my past, my future, whatever it is that you've been procrastinating on. And that's affected you in such a way that you avoided it for a while, because now the Hermit is kind of coming back, right? You can see this as either she's opening her laptop or she's closing it, right? And I feel like you are opening it. I think that it's time now to start exploring, saying, well, look, I am ready for my journey. She's in her cloak. She is exploring the idea now, saying, okay, I'm ready. And that's the vibe I'm getting from this. It's not my typical meaning for her, but for the Hermit, but I feel like she is opening this laptop and saying, well, maybe she's looking for messages, maybe she's looking for guidance, maybe she's looking for that email that's going to say she got the job, maybe she's looking on her social media, maybe she's cyber stalking her crush, or someone from her past. So there could be some desire to look into people, look into the past, look for new jobs. Like I feel like I'm searching, and this searching is going to be really good because it's going to be that compass, and I'm seeing my compass as my symbol here. I'm seeing that that's going to be your compass of guidance there, that you have everything, right? The magician, you have the keys and tools you need. Now it's time to put that to use and use your intuition, because you do know, Taurus does know what they need to do. They just have to do it. And I think that why it's been such a stubborn feeling is that they know, Taurus knows, you know, Taurus, that you have to heal first in order to move on. And that's where you're at. Like, I feel like it's just like, yeah, I know I got to address that. I got to have that conversation. I got to, you know, whatever this is, I got to quit that job. I know it's not for me. I got to quit that relationship. It's not for me. And move on. Now, for those relationships that are out there, that are salvageable, that are having some difficulty, it's communication, saying, look, we need to heal from some things. Here's what we're experiencing. I'm ready to work on, you know, these areas of our relationship, and now it's time for healing. And I think you guys will do that too. The relationships that are positive and are salvageable, now's a good time to heal. And I think that's going to take you right through to your birth season as well. So, you know, take the next couple of months, Taurus, or not even couple of months. My goodness, we're almost in the middle of March. So holy smokes. So coming up, yeah. I mean, we're in the next month, right? So mid-April. So, you know, take the next few weeks to heal, make amends, communicate, because I feel like I don't want to bring this into my next season, right? So come your birthday, I start fresh. And some of you actually, I'm hearing big birthdays. This could be 30, 35, 40, 45 for some of you. And I feel like I've told myself, like, I'm not going to be 40 and live like this. I'm not going to be 50 and still live like this. So whatever this is for you, and regardless of your age, but I feel like this big birthday coming up is like that I have to do this by then. And at least start it. Doesn't mean you have to solve the problem or heal the relationship or heal yourself completely, because some things are just going to take time. But I do feel like now's the time. So if you are observing a Taurus, now could be the time where Taurus reaches out. I think that it's a good time to hear what they have to say. And so if this is a Taurus in your life, I think it's going to be a good opportunity to connect and resonate. And it doesn't mean that that you're going to be understanding. I think it's just a conversation. So this is going to be a time where Taurus is going to be reflecting a lot. So they may be pulling away. If this is your partner, your spouse, they could be just deep in thought. Maybe they want to journal. Maybe they need therapy, couples counseling, whatever. Now is a good season to do that. It's a very reparative, very healing here for Taurus. So, yeah, so it does feel good. It does feel good. And it gives some hope for change, which I think Taurus needs. So, yes, I will leave it at that. So that's what the fuck is going on. That was Spillin the Tea on Taurus. So pop it in the comments below, whether you're a Taurus or you're observing a Taurus and learning more about them and understanding them from a new perspective. Pop it in the comments below. How did this resonate here with you folks? I'd love to know and find out. Please make sure you hit subscribe, like, share with your friends, share the playlist so everybody can get the tea and be caught up on what's going on in everybody's lives. We're going to grow the channel, and I appreciate you tuning in. So thank you guys so very much. Many, many blessings.